Tyus Jones is heading to Orlando. Tyus Jones, yeah, Tyus Jones, one of the best assist to turnover ratio guards. He's somebody that spent last year with the Suns. He was someone who was averaging like 11 points as a starter, just under what, 7 assists or about 7 assists a game, steal a night. Look, he's not going to be a huge bona fide scorer, but what he does is efficient. They bring him on a 1-year deal, doubles what he made, and they use part of their tax-paying mid-level exception to bring him on board. And he's a guy that Orlando is one of the worst three-point shooting teams in all of the NBA. They needed the help. They get themselves the help with Tyus Jones. And to me, it makes a bunch of sense. It's kind of crazy to think like him and his brother his brother's on a 3-year deal, but he's on a 1-year deal. But it's kind of crazy to think that they have like similar values. With the Orlando Magic now, Wendell Carter Jr., Gogo Batazde, Paulo Banchero, Jonathan Isaac, Franz Wagner, Tristan Da Silva, Noah Penda, Ethan Thompson, Jace Richardson, Desmond Bain, Tyus Jones, Jet Howard, Anthony Black, and Jalen Suggs. Tell me that is great. You basically replaced Corey Joseph with Tyus Jones. And no offense to Corey Joseph. He did an admirable job as the break the glass option. And for a team, again, I'm telling you, in the bottom half of three-point shooting in this league, getting Tyus Jones as the third guy between Jalen Suggs and Anthony Black, like they both can play off ball or on ball with each other, and Tyus Jones with Jalen Suggs, or Tyus Jones with Anthony Black, Tyus Jones with Desmond Bain, Tyus Jones with Jace Richardson. It works. If they want to go small, if they want to go big, they needed shooting. They went out and got a guy who is a very low assist turnover ratio, a guy who's going to make the right read, going to make the right play, and is not going to force it. And as I said, last year he averaged 10 points, but as a starter he averaged 11. A year before that he averaged 12 with 7 assists. And he's someone that in previous seasons, he's played for Minnesota, he's played for Memphis, Phoenix, and Washington, but he's someone that has been seeking this opportunity to be a starting point guard, got it, saw that he's probably better utilized as one of the best backup point guards in the NBA. And he's just that rock solid lead backup guard who's very trustworthy. He's going to rarely turn the ball over. And I really want to reiterate that, but he's still a good shot creator for himself and for others. And he's one of the best out of the pick and rolls in all of the NBA. And I think people would consider that he is one of the best point guards as a backup. And yes, he is streaky in terms of like his production scoring wise, but as a shooter and as a passer, he does what he needs to do on a daily basis. And that's, for me, something that makes sense. Now, he's not a great finisher near the rim, and he tries defensively, but there's so much you can do with that physical limitation. He's known as a great locker room guy, and this is something that Orlando has been looking for. So to me, I think they've done a good job. They put themselves in the position to be successful, and you can't really get mad at a organization that does that, because they went out and got the talent that should help win them games, and that's either by the players that by bringing in players like they did. So let me know your thoughts.